Friends, welcome to Abhivakti India's Future Classroom. In today's episode of Quantitative Aptitude, in a mixed bag, we have selected the problems from IBPS RRB CWE 4 Assistant Examination, which was held in 2015. Here is the first question on the screen. A train traveling at 63 km per hour can cross a platform 199.5 meter long in 21 seconds. How much approximate time would train A take to completely cross train B, 257 meter long and traveling in opposite direction in which train is traveling? In which train A is traveling. Now here there are two cases, that a train A traveling at 63 km per hour crossing a platform. Platform is a stationary and therefore it has to cross the two distances, that is of the train's distance itself and the platform's distance, but the relative speed will be taken as that of the only speed of train A because the platform is stationary. So let us consider the length of the train A, that is equal to x meter. Therefore time taken to cross a platform, so time taken to cross the platform, that is equal to length of the platform plus length of the train A divided by, this will be the distance covered, divided by the speed of train A, and which is given as 21 seconds. So length of the platform is 199.5 plus x divided by speed of train A, that is 63 km per hour, that we will have to convert it to meter per second because this time is given in seconds, so it is to be multiplied by 5 by 80. And if you solve this equation, which is equal to 21, and if you solve this equation, you get x is equal to 168 km. And therefore the length of train A, that is equal to 168 km. Sorry, 168 meter. Now here the lengths of both the trains we have got, and now in the second case the trains are crossing each other, train A and train B, and therefore in this case we have to consider the total distance to be covered, that is the distances of the trains, and the relative speed, which will be the sum of the speeds of the two trains because both are traveling in the opposite direction. If both are traveling in the same direction, then we take the difference of the speeds. And so here the both trains are moving in the opposite direction, therefore the relative speed of both the trains will be equal to the sum of their individual speeds, that is 63 plus 54, that is equal to 117 km per hour. So the time taken by train A to cross train B that is equal to length of the train B plus length of the train A divided by, this is the total distance to be covered, divided by the speed, that is the relative speed, that is speed of train A plus speed of train B. So the time taken by train A to cross train B, that is equal to 257 plus 168 divided by 117, that is to be converted to meter per second, so multiply by 5 by 8, and if you solve this you get it as 13 seconds approximately, and therefore the time taken by train A to cross train B, that is equal to 13 seconds. Here is the another question. When an article was sold for rupees 696, percent profit earned was P%. When the same article sold for rupees 840, then the profit earned was P plus 25%. What is the value of P? Now here the selling prices in the two cases are given, that is 696 rupees and 840 rupees. So the difference of the selling price, that is equal to 841 this is to be 841. So the difference will be equal to 841 minus 696. So the difference between the selling prices is 841 minus 696, that is equal to rupees 145. But the difference in the rate, that is equal to 25%, because in first case it is P% and in the second case it is P plus 25%. So the difference between two rates is 25%. It means that 25% of the cost price is what? 145 rupees. So therefore 25% of cost price, that is equal to 145. Therefore 25 by 100 into cost price, that is equal to 145, and therefore cost price, that will be equal to rupees 580. So the cost price is 580 and profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. So profit is equal to selling price is 696 minus cost price is 116, sorry, cost price is 580. So this is equal to rupees 116. Therefore the profit is 116. So when the cost price is 580, the profit is 116. So for 100 rupees, what will be the profit? So we cross multiply these two and divide it by the first. So it is 116 multiplied by 100 divided by 580. And if you solve, you will get it 20%. And therefore the value of P is equal to 20%. This is the profit percent. The next question is the difference between compound interest and simple interest for 3 years on a certain sum of money at 5% is rupees 122. Find the sum invested. The difference between the compound interest means CI minus SI, that is given by P into bracket R by 100 bracket square into another bracket 3 plus R by 100. So which is equal to, the difference is given as 122. So 122 is equal to P, we have to calculate. R is given as 5 by 100 bracket square into another bracket 3 plus R by 100, that is 5 by 100. And if you solve this, you get 122 is equal to P by 400 multiplied by 305 upon 100. So after solving this, the value of P will be equal to rupees 16,000. So the sum invested is rupees 16,000. Here is the question that the difference between the present ages of Trisha and Shalini is 14 years. If the Trisha's age is T and Shalini's age is S, then the difference between their ages is T minus S is equal to 14 years. Let this be the equation number 1. 7 years ago, the ratio of their ages was 7:5 respectively. What is Shalini's present age? So 7 years ago, Trisha's age will be T minus 7 and Shalini's age will be S minus 7, and the ratio of their ages is 7:5. If you solve this, you will get 5T minus 35 is equal to 7S minus 49. And if you take 5T to this side and 49 to this side, you will get it as 49 minus 35, that is equal to 7S minus 5T. And this difference is 14, so you get 7S minus 5T, that is equal to 14. So let this be equation number 2. These two equations 1 and 2 are the linear equations in two variables. So solve this simultaneously, and after solving this simultaneously, you get T is equal to 56 and S is equal to 42. Therefore, Trisha's present age is 56 years and Shalini's present age is 42 years. It's your time. Try it yourself. A, B and C invested rupees 45,000, rupees 90,000 and rupees 9,000 respectively to start a business. At the end of 2 years, they earned a profit of rupees 1,65,000. What will be the B's share in the total profit? Friends, solve it and give your answer through comments and the method you have used to solve it. Friends, here we suggest you few videos: quicker maths, quantitative aptitude tips and tricks, simple interest part 3 tips and tricks, and quantitative aptitude on speeds, distance and time. I hope you might have enjoyed this video. If yes, click on the thumbs up button and like the video, share it with your friends, and finally subscribe the channel so that the details and the updates you will get right into your mailbox. If you don't like it, please share your views through comments, because there is always room for improvement. Thank you very much. Friends, you might have enjoyed this video. Then go to thumbs up button and click. Then go to share tab and share with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus and many more. And to get the updates right in your mailbox, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.